Ladies and gentlemen, the academic procession will now enter the auditorium. May I request you all to please rise and remain standing until all the members of the procession will take their seats. I also request everyone to please keep their mobile phones on silent mode or switched off to maintain the smooth flow of the event. Thank you. I request everyone to please rise from the seats.
शन्तीति तद्विज्ञाय पुनरेव वरुणम् पितरमुपससार अधीहि भगवो ब्रह्मेति तगम्होवाच तपसा ब्रह्म विजिज्ञासस्व तपो ब्रह्मेति स तपोतप्यत स तपस्तप्त्वा विज्ञानम् ब्रह्मेति व्यजानात् विज्ञानाध्येव खल्विमानि भूतानि जायन्ते विज्ञानेन जातानि जीवन्ति विज्ञानम् प्रयन्त्यभिसंविशन्तीति तद्विज्ञाय पुनरेव वरुणम् पितरमुपससार अधीहि भगवो ब्रह्मेति तगम्होवाच तपसा ब्रह्म विजिज्ञासस्व तपो ब्रह्मेति स तपोतप्यत स तपस्तप्त्वा आनन्दो ब्रह्मेति व्यजानात् आनन्दाध्येव खल्विमानि भूतानि जायन्ते आनन्देन जातानि जीवन्ति आनन्दम् प्रयन्त्यभिसंविशन्तीति सैषा भार्गवीवारुणी विद्या परमेव्यो प्रतिष्ठिता य एवम् वेद प्रतितिष्ठति अन्नवानन्नादो भवति महान् भवति प्रजया पशुभिः ब्रह्मवर्चसेन महान् कीर्त्या अन्नम् न निन्द्या.
You may now kindly take your seats. Thank you. With a huge round of applause, please welcome our esteemed dignitaries who are an integral part of this academic legacy. Today is a milestone, not only for our graduating students, but also a moment of immense pride for every mentor, every faculty member, and the institution itself to see all the young professionals ready to step into the world with purpose and passion. Every graduating student today carries with oneself a blend of stories, learnings from an enriching journey, and unforgettable bonds. These bonds which continue to enrich the legacy of their alma mater. May we request the Honorable Chairman and other dignitaries on the dais to light the ceremonial lamp to invoke the blessings of Goddess Saraswati. I request the audience to rise for auspicious lamp lighting.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा. विचार सार परमा आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनीम् वीणा पुस्तकधारिणीम् अभयदाम् जाड्यान्धकारा.
I request everyone to kindly take the seats. Thank you. As a token of our gratitude and appreciation, may I now request Chairman Shri Shishir Jaipuria to kindly present a sapling, a shawl, and a plaque to our esteemed chief guest, Ms. Preeti Bajaj, as a gesture of honor and lasting goodwill. Ma'am, we are honored to have you among us. Thank you. I invite Director General Dr. Rajiv R. Thakur to present a sapling to our Chairman Shri Shishir Jaipuria, a small gesture reflecting the deep roots and shared vision he brings to this institution. Thank you all. To commemorate this special day, I now request our respected Chief Guest, Chairman Sir, and other dignitaries to kindly unveil the Convocation souvenir. Thank you. A moment of pride for all of us. Chairman Sir, in your esteemed capacity as the Chairman of the Board of Governors, I request you to kindly declare the 14th Convocation of Jaipuria School of Business, Ghaziabad open. Thank you, sir. A true academic leader who nurtures vision with action. I would now like to invite our Director General, Dr. Rajiv R. Thakur, to present the annual progress report of the Institute and address the graduating batch. Over to you, sir.
Namaskar and a very good morning to one and all present here. Thank you so much for this opportunity and this honor. Respected Chief Guest, Ms. Preeti Bajaj, CEO and Managing Director, Luminous Power Technologies, Honorable Chairman, Sir, Sri Shishir Jaipuria ji, dear colleagues from Jaipuria Group, faculty colleagues, colleagues on staff, invited dignitaries, proud parents, friends from media, and my dear graduating students. It is my proud privilege to welcome you all to this solemn occasion of 14th Convocation of Jaipuria School of Business. I, on behalf of Jaipuria family, extend my heartfelt thanks to Ms. Preeti Bajaj for accepting our invitation and being present here on this occasion. Thank you so much. To be honest, Madam Preeti, it was enamoring to listen to you and your electrifying address at IAC 2025 a few minutes ago. And I then had wished that our students listen to you on this historic day. Thank you for making that wish possible. I am equally thankful to our chairman, sir, for his kind presence and for his unstinted support and guidance in the ambitious journey of JSB in making it a B school of repute. My dear friends, it is indeed a proud moment today for the Jaipuria family that JSB celebrates its 14th convocation. My heart is filled with a sense of pride and happiness on the successful achievements of the students who are going to receive diploma on this convocation day. My dear graduating students, I extend my heartiest congratulations to you on your remarkable achievement and express my utmost admiration for your dedication, hard work, and the immense strides you have made during your time at Jaipuria School of Business. I also extend my congratulations to the proud parents present here on the occasion or some others who may be visiting the live stream of this program, and I wish you all and your respective wards all the very best in their future journey. This convocation marks the curriculum culmination of a significant, rigorous, and preparatory phase in your journey. This convocation is also a celebration to mark the beginning of a future where you will now craft your success story, my dear students. As you go forth with the confidence, remember that you are integral part of JSB, not only as an alumnus, but also as a mentor to the students of the later batches. This convocation also celebrates its another year of collective achievement and spirit of continuous excellence that is gaining momentum at JSB. In recent years, the Institute has systematically raised the bar, and JSB's continued growth as a progressive institution is adding value to the students and to the industry. Our continued efforts and core focus have been to enhance experiential learning and to strengthen the core of the students through a balance between academic rigor, global sensitization, and alignment with the industry, supported by individual development plans and mentoring by the faculty. We have signed new MOUs with partners in other countries like Singapore, Philippines, Nepal, and are actively participating in publishing research papers, conducting workshops, and exchange programs. Strengthening our industry academia interface, we also collaborated with reputed organizations such as Grant Thornton, KPMG, PhD Chamber of Commerce, to drive thought leadership and create impactful industry-oriented learning opportunities for our students and faculty. Our students benefited immensely from the International Immersion Program in Singapore that was conducted in collaboration with MDI Singapore and James Cook University. We are satisfied that our students are competing with students from other established institutions and are making a name for themselves. Papers have been presented at prestigious platforms, including the IIMs. Research papers have been published by faculty in collaboration with the students in Scopus indexed and ABDC journals, Case studies have been accepted by Ivy Publication and the Case Center. Our faculty are chairing sessions and participating in industry seminars, and it is gratifying to see the increasingly that they are being recognized for their contributions by academic bodies. During the year, JSB has accelerated the focus on MDPs, and apart from conducting MDPs in the domestic market, we have also signed an agreement with an institution, Antara, in Nepal to conduct workshops and MDPs. A significant highlight of the past year was the very successful conference, ICEF 2025, Conference on Business Transformation and Innovation through Digital and Sustainable Practice. The conference was the very first in the history of JSB since its inception and which was highly appreciated by the foreign and domestic participants, many of whom have expressed interest in collaborative research. We are still talking of 100% placements at a time when many institutes are struggling. More than 100 companies, including 43 new companies, considered our students this year, and some of the prestigious brands include Niva Bupa, Tata Capital, Lizzo Buildtech, Protivity, AXA XL, Merino, Piramal, ICICI, Federal Bank, Volvo, Aisha, HUL Quality Walls, Tech Mahindra, Dabur, and ITC. No wonder, with Preeti here, I think we will soon have a collaboration and we'll see our students at Luminous Power Technologies as well. It's a wish. What is even more satisfying is that our students placed in the previous years are doing well in their respective careers. We believe that this industry readiness will be further strengthened after our recent and strategic partnership with Grant Thornton, Bharat LLP, to provide our students with professional development programs and relevant certification. My dear students, it has been heartening to see your positive energy, adaptability, and resilience, and witness the efforts that you have put in to push your boundaries. You have the Junoon to be amongst the best, but always remember that this is a journey. It will test you and it will challenge you. You will be operating in a rapidly changing and complex environment that is already in a flux. And as you navigate your way, you may need to course correct at times. Stay to your values. Stay true to your values and ethics, and let integrity, humility, and empathy define your decisions and your leadership. As you leave the portals of JSB, you are now the flag bearers. Remember the foundation of I lead and mission core values. Stay grounded and keep pushing your boundaries to unlock your potential and to stay ahead. You must carry with you the pearls of wisdom and the learnings from the life journeys of our esteemed chief guest, Ms. Preeti Bajaj, an accomplished leader and a dynamic leadership, and also our Honorable Chairman, Sri Sashir Jaipuria ji, a visionary and a man of high values and humanity with him. Life experiences you must carry with you, few of the Guru mantras of success in life as they share their thoughts with you. Now, before I end, I quote few inspirational quotes from Rashtrakavi Dr. Ramdhari Singh Dinkar, and I just quote three of them. तेजस्वी समान खोजते नहीं, तेजस्वी सम्मान खोजते नहीं, गोत्र बतलाकर पाते हैं जग में प्रशस्ति, अपना कर्तव्य दिखलाकर. दूसरा, जहां पालते लोग लहू में हलाहल की धार, जहां पालते लोग लहू में हलाहल की धार, क्या चिंता यदि वहां हाथ में नहीं हुई तलवार. एंड लास्ट, सच है विपत्ति जब आती है कायर को ही दहलाती है, सूरमा नहीं विचलित होते, सूरमा नहीं विचलित होते, क्षण एक नहीं धीरज खोते. I think with these values, I thank you once again. I wish you all the very best in your life and in your career. Thank you so much.
Thank you, DG sir, for that insightful address and for sharing the remarkable progress of the Institute. Your words continue to inspire confidence. Thank you. I would request the technical team to play the corporate video of Jaipuria Group of Educational Institutions.
Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya. St. Anandram Jaipuria Group of Educational Institutions is a leading conglomerate with a legacy of 79 years in the education domain. The vision of St. Anandram Jaipuria to promote education was carried forward by his son, Sri Mumturam Jaipuria, and grandson, Dr. Rajaram Jaipuria. Today, Sri Shishir Jaipuria is taking ahead the legacy of empowering the new generation with quality education. The Jaipuria Group started its journey with St. Anandram Jaipuria College in Kolkata, established in 1945. Today, the group runs 21 K-12 schools, 5 preschools, 2 management institutions, and a teachers' training academy in North and Central India. The group's network is spread across 20 cities and has strength of 22,000 students, 15,000 alumni, and more than 1,000 educators. Guinea Filaments Limited is a flagship company started by Dr. Rajaram Jaipuria in 1990. It is one of the largest textile units in India with a turnover of 957 crore rupees. The company has a diversified product mix of cotton and technical textiles, including cotton spinning, knitting, processing, and garmenting. It has established leadership in spunless non-woven fabrics and is a pioneer in India for manufacture and promotion of consumer and institutional wipes. Guinea Filaments has manufacturing plants at Haridwar, Bharuch, and Noida. St. Anandram Jaipuria Group of Schools is at the forefront of K-12 education in North India, with core schools in Kanpur, Ghaziabad, and Lucknow. Established in 1974, St. Anandram Jaipuria School, Kanpur, is the most sought-after school in the city, with 1+ ranking by Education World India School Rankings 2023-24. It is part of the coveted Round Square group of institutions, which provides global exposure to students. The school is celebrating its Golden Jubilee anniversary in year-long events from April 2024 to February 2025. St. Anandram Jaipuria School, Ghaziabad, was established in 2004 and has a wide base of 5,000 students. The school is known for its academic rigor and has produced national toppers in CBSE examinations, JEE Main, and JEE Advanced. It has been named #1 school in India for technology integration by Education World India School Rankings 2023-24 and #1 school in Ghaziabad by Time School Survey. St. Anandram Jaipuria School, Lucknow, established in 2016, has gained enviable reputation for its digital interventions. It has been certified the Microsoft Showcase School for 6 consecutive years in the past. In 2023, the school was selected by the United Nations as a case study for promoting education for sustainable development. St. Anandram Jaipuria School is a leader in forging partnerships for starting new schools in India's Hindi heartland. With a progressive vision and a comprehensive framework for providing 360-degree support to all partners, the franchise division has grown by leaps and bounds over the years. The Jaipuria Preschool is a place where children learn and explore. The Jaipuria Group has 5 Little One preschools, which have been rewarded as the leading preschool chain national by elites. Little One follows developmentally appropriate practices and adopts play-based learning to deliver strong foundation to all learners. Jaipuria Institute of Management, Ghaziabad, was established in 2001 with a clear vision of developing the capabilities of young managers in a global environment. The MBA Institute has been accredited Grade A by NAC for its commitment to excellence. It provides dual specializations, an MBA in banking and financial services and business analytics. Jaipuria School of Business, Ghaziabad, was established in 2008 with a vision of transforming young minds to make them future ready. The institute has MBA accreditation and AIU recognition, granting MBA equivalence to its PGDM programs. St. Anandram Jaipuria Group of Educational Institutions has forged global collaborations with leading universities and B schools worldwide. These partnerships encompass academic collaborations, student and faculty exchange programs, and collaborative research initiatives. The group presently has collaborations with the University of Denver, USA, Thoren Business School, Sweden, Sunway University, Malaysia, UCSI University, Malaysia, University of Central Missouri, USA, European Business School, France, Skyline University College, Sharjah. In 2020, amidst the COVID pandemic, St. Anandram Jaipuria Group launched a Teachers Training Academy called Samarthya Teachers Training Academy of Research, or STAR, which has helped to transform the educational landscape through teacher training, curriculum development, research and school education, school enrichment programs, and teacher competency testing. Under corporate social responsibility, St. Anandram Jaipuria Group has Smriti Bhavans in different holy cities such as Chitrakoot, Vrindavan, and Haridwar. The Jaipuria Group runs a charitable hospital for underprivileged people in Nawalgarh, Rajasthan, in the name of St. Anandram Jaipuria Hospital, which started in 1943 and has treated more than 2 lakh patients till now. Moving ahead, St. Anandram Jaipuria Group has set a vision to reach the strength of 50 K-12 schools and 35,000 students and 1,800 educators by 2030. The group is determined to foster quality education by adopting new age pedagogy and integrating AI within teaching and learning ecosystem. The group's commitment to world-class education is aimed at contributing towards India's emergence as a knowledge superpower, as the Vishwa Guru.
The St. Anandram Jaipuria Group of Educational Institutions, with a legacy spanning over 79 years, is guided by Mr. Shishir Jaipuria. Mr. Jaipuria, a prominent figure in education, envisions a new era in learning, nurturing students into confident achievers poised to shape the 21st century. In the past, Mr. Jaipuria held the position of chairman at FICCI Arise, the FICCI division dedicated to advocating for independent schools' interests. He also serves as the chairman and managing director of Guinea Filaments Limited and as the president of All India Organization of Employers. Previously, he contributed as the director of National Skills Development Corporation, highlighting his commitment to both education and industry leadership. As a role model to all of us with a dynamic personality, I am highly privileged to invite Honorable Chairman Shri Shishir Jaipuria to share his thoughts and extend his wishes to the graduating class. Welcome, sir.
Respected Ms. Preeti Bajaj, our chief guest for today's function, members of the Board of Governors, Mr. Rajiv Thakur, Director General, Mr. Tapan, Director, Nitin, Dean Academics, distinguished guests, leaders from the industry, people from the media, ladies and gentlemen. It is with immense pleasure that I welcome you all to the 14th annual convocation of the Jaipuria School of Business. I would like to particularly thank Mrs. Bajaj for being with us here today. Preeti has been a woman icon and entrepreneur leader who, in the last 2 decades, worked in multiple geographies. She has been a role model not only for the women of this country, but every aspiring young person who has moved from college to workplace. So, Preeti, you have been a great inspiration, and thank you for being here. She has expertise in developing and executing strategies that drives sustainable growth across range of enterprises. She leads Luminous Power Technologies, which today is a household name in India, and it has created a global impact and is providing solutions to business in energy sector, catering to solar, inverters, batteries, and many more innovative products. Thank you once again for being part of this celebration. Students, today is a momentous occasion for all of us at JSB. It's a day we have been looking forward to, and you must be always looking forward to the day when you have arrived in the school about 2 years back, studied there in the Hallows walls. Not only have you received academic excellence, but the skills and talents that are required by the industry, the development of personality, the attitudes, the attributes that are required for the industry, all has been taught to you by our faculty members. So you are today prepared to be exposed to the external world, to take jobs and responsibilities, and the institute has done adequately enough to be able to ensure that you are successful in whatever job or industry that you work in. I am fully confident that your learnings you will be able to translate in various institutions and organizations where you will be working, and we will continuously be proud of you. I will recall my journey 50 years back when I came into industry. I did my undergraduate program in law, and my father told me that you have to not only study your classes from 7 to 11 as an undergraduate student, but come to the factory at 11 o'clock and be there from 11 to 5. And then at 6 o'clock, you have to be back talking to my grandfather, because everything I learned per se were the words of wisdom. The words of wisdom which he as a grandfather used to tell me. No books would be able to teach me as much as I learned from my father and grandfather. So I would like to mention to you that you have to be lifelong learner. You have to learn from the colleagues, you have to learn from people around you, and then only actual learning will happen. While in the industry, I was exposed to each and every department. I was not told to sit down on the executive chair, but I have to go through the time office, to the labor office, to the costing office, to the accounts office, and that is the way or the rigor that was supposed to be done. And that is what we have to be prepared for. Unless you go there through that rigor, unless you go through that commitment, you will not be able to understand the intricacies. And it is important for you all to understand them, because tomorrow when you have to take decisions, it is important that you know the nuances of every function that is within the organization and department. I remember my grandfather used to tell me that why don't you all take decisions, because at times he was very quick in taking decisions. और वो बोलते थे कि जब आप कॉइन को टॉस करोगे या तो हेड आएगा या टेल आएगा, तो 50% डिसीजन से वैसे ही तुम्हारे ठीक हो जाएंगे, पर थोड़ा सा इंटेलिजेंटली सोच के करोगे तो और ज़्यादा आपको फायदा मिलेगा और आपका ज़्यादा सक्सेसफुल हो पाएंगे. So don't shy away from decisions. You can always do course correction, but indecision is also a decision. So it is important that you decide things and don't take anything back home. Finish your work. My father used to believe, and he was looking after a large number of units on operations, and उनके टेबल पे एक भी फाइल नहीं रहती थी. So people used to wonder या तो उनके पास काम नहीं है या क्या बात है. But he was so quick again in taking decisions that I learned a lot from him. The other thing he used to say, यदि बहुत challenging decisions हो तो don't be in a rush to take a decision. Sleep over it. Think about it. And जब सवेरे मॉर्निंग में उठोगे तो अपने आप आपको सोल्यूशन मिल जाएगा. So boys and girls, these are shares, these are thoughts I wanted to share with you, my personal experiences, so that you also remember कि डिसीजन लेना बहुत ज़रूरी है. उसको हम लोग किस रकम से लें, घबराइए मत. कोर्स करेक्शन कर सकते हैं आप, पर आप डिसीजन नहीं लेंगे तो वो आपके लिए फेटल हो सकता है. And then it has to be a collective decision. You might be having a perception at times, you can put across your statement, but probably within a group when you're working in a company, that decision might not be accepted. But if you are working in a group and a decision will be taken, despite the fact that you have declined and not accepted that decision, but you have to follow that decision. So it has to be very clear that despite your differences as far as decision making is concerned, whatever final decision has been taken by the organization in the interest of the organization, you have to be a part of that exercise. So don't have your egos and abide by whatever is a group decision, because collectively only you will be able to achieve what you are supposed to achieve in an organization. Well, friends and dear students, today we are at an inflection point. We have seen the growth of our country, the rising GDP. We are the fourth largest economy. The economic development is very good. The ecosystem, which is a digital ecosystem which we have created apart from the physical infrastructure, is phenomenal. And today, with pride, we can say that today each and every country, each and every company globally wants to come to India. It is the respect that we have earned as a country. It is a respect that we have earned as people, that today, when you are stepping out of the college and getting into the industry, you are at a good pace. We have to ensure that we also contribute to nation building. We have to ensure that we, with all our courage, might, and grit, are able to work for the success, because we are looking at a Viksit Bharat by 2047. You are the people who have to contribute to that Viksit Bharat philosophy and vision that our Prime Minister has. We have seen in the last few years, there have been a lot of startups which have come into India, more than 120,000, out of which 120 startups have become over $1 billion companies. And these have been started by young entrepreneurs who believed in their purpose, their passion, their determination, and never stepped back. They must have faced large number of challenges. People must have told them that this idea is not good, but they believed in the idea, they believed in their thought process, and they pursued their dreams. So I would like you all to pursue your dream, your vision, and once you continue to pursue your dream, success will follow. We know about Zoho, which was run by Sridhar Vembu, Piyush Bansal, Lenskart, Aman Gupta, Boat, Dipender Goyal, Zomato, and many more. There have been cases which all of you know, heard of, but they are young entrepreneurs who started businesses, and we are proud of the fact that they have been successful. They have challenged not only themselves, the systems, but challenged our beliefs. Also, with the Make in India program that the government has launched, the Indian government wants that we should ensure that we are self-sufficient in various categories of products which we were not manufacturing earlier. So we have to become self-reliant. We have recently seen with the conflict that we had with our neighboring country that how our different forces and the equipment being manufactured in India has proven we have shown to the world how strong we are in terms of technology. And the moment we scale this up, and as it is happening in the various sectors, which is a program of the Make of India, I think there will be significant contribution, and there will be large number of jobs, new jobs that will be created within the industry. Although they will require different skill sets, but ultimately it depends upon the attitude that each member has. You should continuously learn new skill sets because you will be changing jobs maybe 5 or 6 or 7 times during your lifetime, and you have to be prepared for that. The more you learn about digital things, digital technologies, and a lot of apps, and with AI, generative AI, which is there, I think it will be something that you will be able to pick up much faster than the older generation like us, who have not been so adept as far as digital content or digital download is concerned. But definitely, you are more versatile. You are born with digital devices, and you will be highly more successful than what we can think of. One more thing I would like to talk about is that today people are not shy to fail. People always used to think earlier that if you fail, then what? Today, failure is being respected. Whenever you go to large corporations and if they are hiring for the best talents as senior executives or managing directors, the first question is asked, what was your biggest failure? And then they want to know from you as to how you have been able to adapt to the change. Because unless you have failed, people believe that you have not tried enough. It is important for people they learn lessons from their failure because these are experiences in life. Like I remember I saw a video on Roger Federer, who was one of the best tennis players, and he said that he was asked that how many competitions or matches he won. He said 80% matches he had won. But then he said that my winning shots were only 54%. I lost on 46% of the shots. But that is the difference between success and failure. You will win 55%, but then you will be highly successful. But you'll simultaneously lose. But you have to continuously grind your axe. You have to continuously see that you sharpen yourself so that you become the best in whatever you do. Although people talk a lot about talent, somebody have that gift as far as talent is concerned. But nonetheless, I feel that if you continuously pursue something with dedication, with commitment, with focus, then only you'll be able to become skillful. I don't believe that when people say that this was an easy thing to do and I've been successful by not doing anything, but it is a lot of hard work, patience, commitment that goes behind it to make them successful at the top level. Because if you're competing with the best, you have to have that sort of a rigor and commitment to be able to achieve what people have been achieving. Just to cut short, I would also like to mention a small incident. As we had we had a large textile operation, textile mills, and all of them were nationalized. So my father at time was slightly depressed, but because he was a follower of Gita, he said that I have to come back, I have to rethink what I have to do, and he set up a new textile unit. And Preeti will understand because we were working in UP and the power cuts used to be very rampant. So he said that I want to again invest in UP because that is the Karm Bhumi as far as I am concerned. But this time he said I will put up a generating set which will run 365 days a year, 365 days a year non-stop. And he approached a Vatsala company in Finland and they gave him a generating set. He said, we will guarantee that will work 363 days and you have to have 2 days of maintenance. And the operations can be fully controlled from their corporate office in Vatsala, and that was in 1990. That was the technology at that time, that the set is running in UP in Mathura, and they were able to monitor each and every part of that set based out of Finland, and all the parts which were working parts which were there in that machine or in that generator, they could tell that these are the parts that you can continuously monitor and you can replace while the generator is working. And for the 2 days, the parts which were not possible to work on, you have to close down the generating sets. So this was the type of technology at that time. Now things have really increased, and the cost of power which the UP government was charging at that time was 6 rupees, while actually the cost of power which was being generated was 2.5 rupees. So people thought that it was crazy, that it is impossible for a generator to run 365 days. 365 days. People thought that it will be running for 6 hours and it will stop, and then you have to put another some fuel or LSD oil or HSD oil and then only function. But today things, at that time that was the technology, and now with the green technology being there, whether it is solar or hydel or wind energy, I think we have moved much ahead. So, boys and girls, I would like to once again want you that you become responsible citizens of the country. You work hard. We wish you all the success. We know that you have the right talent, and we like to support you in any manner. We like you to come back to the organization, to the institution. This institution will always with you. Be free to contact the dean, the director, or the director general. And I'm also prepared to be part of the journey in case you have any issues. You can always come back to me so that we can work as a family in a collaborative manner. With these few words, I would like to once again thank you all and be part of this gracious celebration that we are having, and wish you all the best. I would also like to say, that in this ceremony, we will be honoring the top 3 achievers from each specialization, and the best girl student will be facilitated with the gold medal. Well, I do believe each one of you have done excellently well, and each one of you deserves the best. Just go with your ambition, with your dream, with your passion, and it is the world for the young people, for people like you, who will have to make us proud, and we are proud of you. Thank you, and Jai Hind.
Thank you, Chairman Sir, for your visionary words and continued guidance. Your leadership truly illuminates the path for our institution and the students. I'm sure our students will continue with the two biggest mantras given by you of continue to learn and sometimes, if need be, take a bigger stride and make a decision. Thank you once again, sir. It is now my privilege to introduce you our chief guest for today's convocation, Ms. Preeti Bajaj. Ms. Preeti Bajaj is the CEO and Managing Director of Luminous Power Technologies, a leading Indian brand in power backup and solar solutions. With nearly 20 years of leadership experience across Australia and Asia, she has driven growth in multinationals, startups, and ASX listed firms. Previously, she served as CEO of Adecco Group Australia and New Zealand, led Modus Australia, and was the founding CEO of Clipsal Solar. Recognized for her strategic vision, she won the AFR Young Executive of the Year in 2011 and the Chief Executive Women's Scholarship for Harvard's Authentic Leadership Program in 2017. An advocate for innovation and diversity, she holds an MBA from Swinburne University and a master's in applied finance from Macquarie University. Recently honored at the Times Now India Impactful CEO Conclave, she continues to inspire emerging leaders. A seasoned global business leader and a strategist with over 2 decades of experience across technology and transformation, Ms. Preeti's journey exemplifies courage and commitment to excellence, values that we hope our graduating students will carry with them today. Ms. Bajaj, we are deeply honored by your presence. I now request you to kindly deliver the convocation address. Over to you, ma'am.
Good morning. I was trying to figure out to say something very deep and intelligent to all of you. And then I decided it's probably best that I just share some stories. Hopefully, these young minds who cannot stay for even 10 seconds without their mobile phones or the highest processing power of compute will stay with me for at least for the next 10 to 15 minutes. Indulge me. Hopefully, the sharing might actually mean that you walk away with something that you may recall 25 years later and say that was meaningful or impactful. To begin with, of course, we stand here humbled in the presence of the Jaipuria initiative. 1945 was a time in the history of this country. And to have a vision at that point in time to build education as the foundation principle on which the economic growth will prosper is not only commendable, but one to which actually we bow our heads with great humility to you and to your forefathers, sir. I'm also very grateful for the presence of all the dignitaries, the academic practitioners, as well as the academicians, and the parents who have worked harder than all of you in this classroom to make sure that those fees can actually be filled. You have a return on capital to provide, at least to the society at large, as well as to your families. And for those who are graduating from finance, they probably know what I'm talking about. This is an investment in your future. But like any country, we humans, when we invest in our future, we also are responsible for building it. I start by actually sharing my story. Hopefully it will excite you. It was 25 years ago. It was a hot summer day of 26th June 1998. A young girl in the back streets of New Delhi had been accepted into a program of Masters of Business Administration. With less than $700, and back in the day, the Australian dollar was 33 rupees, so roughly 21,000 or 22,000 rupees, net worth, and a lot of dreams, a lot of enthusiasm, she got on a flight by herself. Super scared, had never even left the country before, super enthused to discover the world, and even more intrigued by what uncertainty lay ahead. In her moment of actually dropping into Singapore, where there was the 4-hour turnaround before we actually took the flight to Sydney, in fact, Melbourne, to be precise, she was super concerned. Thoughts of whether I should return to safety definitely crossed her mind. But I stayed put and decided to talk to the person next to me and eat his mind. It was a superb distraction, which finally led to the 14.5-hour flight culminating into me landing in Melbourne and what turned out to be a glorious journey. When I landed in Australia, it was not a summer day. I had no idea. There was no internet at large in India at the time. I didn't realize that the Southern Hemisphere had winters in June. It was freezing. Melbourne had blue skies that I had never seen. I walked out, and the whole airport looked like it was half empty. As we all know, the population of Delhi at the time was 15 million or north of it. And I had arrived in a place which had only 1 million people. I walked up to the customs as I was clearing immigration and I said to the customs officer, "Excuse me, sir, is this a public holiday?" He looked at me and said, "No, no, my dear, that's all we've got." I was amazed. The world is big, it's different. Yet humans are everywhere and we live in a connected world. That moment was my journey of adapting, disrupting the social norms and beliefs that I had grown up with, and embracing the new diversity that stood all around me. I spent the next years not only learning business in the business school, but actually making friends from all over the world, learning about Australian Football League, and also learning that Aussies love cricket as much as the Indians do. We used to have a saying that Commonwealth cricket and curry are the three threads of kinship. I'm proud to report that 25 years later, we actually have a renewable energy partnership as well between the two nations. As I went through the school system and I actually graduated, I realized that to pay my fees, I have to work. Something quite unusual in the Indian system, especially when we come from privileged backgrounds. बच्चे को पढ़ना है, काम थोड़े ना करेगा. Well, there was no such concept in Melbourne, no such concept in Australia. You had to acquire capital for your own education on your own. What better learnings of, in fact, going into a new environment, building your own net worth, and in fact, also build the muscle for humility. It was 28 years ago. It was a very different Australia to the one that exists today. And English speaking Indians were even more uncommon. I remember in my first interview for a waitress job, somebody saying to me, "Oh my God, are you seriously from India? You speak great English." Then I realized that even though the Britishers had not left much for us in their 200 years Raj, at least they gave us the English language. I learned that even on the dark side of everything, there is an upside. And as a resilient student, as a resilient human being, and definitely as a resilient Indian, you can take advantage of it. Needless to say, today as you sit here, there are unbeknown names of CEOs all over the world running global companies with Indian heritage. All is possible, but the gift of resilience is one which definitely has the DNA footprints of this nation. Keep it strong, and then adapt to the world. Of course, things moved on, and of course, I graduated just like you, beaming with enthusiasm, thinking I'm going to take over the world. The night before, I thought, how long can it take to actually run a company? Won't be long at all. Well, it takes a long time. It sometimes in life takes longer than you actually think. But what was interesting was that along the way, I learned with a lot of people. A lot of people collaborated, shared their wisdom and their learnings. And the biggest learning I had was the time when I got to work in a small software startup. For my sweat equity, I was offered some minority shares with two partners who were probably at the time at least 15 years older to me. Together, we came to build a vision and build a software company that later on also was selected by the MIT Global Entrepreneurship Lab. We built jobs, we built a brand, and we built solutions for the real estate software sector. What was fascinating to me at the time was that I learned that scaling up a business is an art and a science, that you need people to believe with conviction and commitment. I also learned that age doesn't matter. When you come together to a vision, whether that is the fight for independence or the fight for scaling a small software startup to $72 million, there could be partners who are 50 plus years old, and there could be young minds. It's about what you best harness out of it. And I can share with you, we failed a lot of times. A lot of times. We could not raise our first series of capital. We then tried to, in fact, actually take pay cuts to keep funding the organization. We then finally got some funding from Austrade and New Zealand Trade and Enterprise, and eventually went on to get great funding as well. Those trying years were the ones I learned the most. I learned the most about myself as a leader and humility in general. I did not have a flashy business card. I actually did not even have a phone number in the United States. We used to use voice over internet protocol, and when the phone call used to ring, I used to actually adapt to an American accent and I used to say, "Hey, how are you?" And all we had was a card saying President North American Sales. Manifestation is important, especially when you're going on the path of building a career. Last but not the least, as you go through life, you will see this. Things may not work out as per plan, especially not for the generation that is sitting in this room today. You are graduating in an era of artificial intelligence, in an era where there is the Stargate project. Stargate, everybody knows what Stargate is? Stargate project is the building of a $500 billion highest power processing compute infrastructure in the United States of America. Sam Altman is coming together with Larry Ellison from Oracle and building this infrastructure. With data in the hands of everybody, with graphical processing units processing power at the rate of knots. I heard this interview yesterday of Sam Altman, where he said the question is not what we could do with 500 billion. The question is what could happen if we could do 1 trillion. In this moment, your career is not likely to follow some ladder. It will not be that you will go from accounts to IT to finance to HR to marketing. And it's probably possible that the industry you start in shifts and gets disrupted by some incumbent or some other startup in the very face of the first 5 years or the first 2 years. Don't get swayed by the titles too early, is all I would say. Build your skills. The ability to learn will be the gift of this 21st century. And if you have the skills to learn, you will have the skills to adapt. And the most adaptive in this era of extensive transformation are likely to survive and thrive. I want to share with you 3 B's that at least impacted my journey. B number 1, be bold. Be bold to challenge the conventions. Frankly, we know nothing. You are the future. You be bold to tell us what it would look like. Sometimes we are likely to disagree. Take the disagreement in your stride, but be bold for the vision you wish to create for your future, for this nation. What we have done has got us so far. How you think and how brave you are will take us the next 50 years. The second piece, I would say, don't just be managers. The second B is builders. This is an era where the industries are transforming faster than you can ever believe. Don't join a company and think about how you're going to follow their processes only. Think about the company you could build. Within an organization, think about the newness you can bring by the adaptation of technology. Think about the networks you can build outside your organization as well as inside. Think about the network that you're sitting amongst today. Build. Build at every stage of your career. Build your skills, build your courage, build your ability to access capital, build your ability to build returns for your business or your function, build your ability to take chances, to go and take jobs that no one else would. Build your ability. Don't just be a manager, be a builder. And third, and last but not the least, the third B is bridge. We live in a world which is exceptionally diverse. Leadership in this world is challenging basic societal norms of inclusion, of diversity, of empathy, of compassion. In that moment, as Indian citizens, as well as the young generation of today, be the bridge that brings people together. Be the bridge that builds cultures together. Don't think about who took whom for what. Think about what you can do as a bridge to bring people closer together. Be the bridge for the multinational companies. Be the chief collaborator and officer. These will be the jobs that you will have. Be the chief adoption officer. Be the bridge, the human bridge that connects people of diverse origins from everywhere in the world towards a shared goal and purpose. If you can take away these three B's, hopefully they help you in your own journey. Leadership will be unique to you. You have all got a unique footprint and a unique nurtured environment of your own parents who instill values in you. What's in your hands is how you continue to learn. I would like to share some words with you. In this century, capacity to learn is a gift. The ability to learn is a skill. Willingness to learn is a choice. To all you enthusiasts, to all of you builders, to all of you brave businessmen of the future, to all of you brave business leaders of this century, I ask you to make the right choice. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Bajaj, for those truly inspiring words. May I ask the audience for another round of applause, please? Thank you once again for sharing such personal and heartfelt story with us today. Your story has indeed added depth and heart to our celebration. Thank you. It is now time to celebrate excellence, to honor those who have demonstrated exceptional academic performance and personal achievements during their time at Jaipuria School of Business. May I request Dean Academics Dr. Tapan Kumar Nayak to announce the names of our meritorious students.
Thank you. Good morning and namaskar. Honorable dignitaries on the dais, esteemed colleagues, my dear graduating students, and their proud parents. I know this is a proud moment for all of you. Chairman sir has rightly said that all of you have proved to be successful, and we congratulate each one of you for your bright future. You may please applause for yourself to reach the success. Thank you. I know we have few meritorious students, but as I said, that all of you become the winners. You have all proved to be a successful leaders, managers of this world. Now, we'll be going for a proud moment to celebrate the meritorious students' achievement. My dear students, the meritorious students to come forward near the dais to receive their awards, as their names are called to receive the medal. After receiving the medals, I request you to stand on the dais on the side of the stage itself for a group photograph later on. With all humbleness, I request the chief guest, Ms. Preeti Bajaj, to come forward. And I also request Chairman Sir and the Director General to come forward to award the gold, silver, and bronze medals to the meritorious students of the postgraduate diploma in management. In the batch of 2023-25, for gold medal, this year, the gold medal goes to Ms. Kanika Jain for her outstanding scholastic performance and standing first in order of merit in the postgraduate diploma in management, the full-time program. Congratulations, Kanika. For silver medal, The silver medal goes to Mr. Achint Agarwal for standing second in order of merit in the postgraduate diploma in management, the full-time program. Congratulations, Achint. For bronze medal, the bronze medal goes to Mr. Tushar Pradhan for standing third in order of merit in the postgraduate diploma in management, the full-time program. Congratulations, Tushar. Last but not the least, for Best Girl Student Award, the medal goes to once again Miss Kanika Jain, the topper girls of the batch 2023-25. Congratulations, Kanika, once again. I would request all the medal holders to come forward for a group photograph.
Instituted in 2022, the Dr. Rajaram Jaipuria Achievers Award honors alumni who have not only excelled in their fields but have brought glory to their alma mater. This year, the Dr. Rajaram Jaipuria Achievers Award goes to Mr. Rohit Singh of the batch 2016-18, who is presently working with Barclays as a finance and risk specialist. Mr. Rohit has demonstrated excellence in analytical acumen, strategic insight, and professional integrity. With determination, intellect, and a strong ethical foundation, he has emerged as a transformative leader in the financial sector, driving innovation and responsible growth. Beyond his corporate achievements, Mr. Singh has remained a proud and engaged member of the GSB alumni fraternity, consistently contributing to the growth and mentoring culture of his alma mater. In recognition of his meritorious services, exceptional professional contributions, and continued engagement with the institution, the Jaipuria School of Business, Ghaziabad, is honored to confer upon him the third Dr. Rajaram Jaipuria Achievers Award at the 14th Convocation ceremony. Congratulations, Mr. Rohit. I request the Chief Guest, Ms. Preeti Bajaj, and all dignitaries to award Dr. Rajaram Jaipuria Achievers Award to our alumnus for his extraordinary achievement and invaluable contribution to the institute. Mr. Rohit, we invite you to share a few words.
Good morning, everyone. Respected faculty, proud parents, and the graduating class. It's an honor to be back here, not just as an alumnus, but as someone who once sat exactly where you are now. Since graduating, I have had a privilege of working across different parts of the finance world. Today, I serve as a risk manager where every decision must be balanced precision, judgment, and responsibilities. But truth be told, the foundation of how I think, lead, and adapt was laid right here in these classrooms. Convocation is not just about celebrating how far you have come, it's about preparing of what's next. And while the world out there is fast moving and sometimes unpredictable, I want you to leave with three things that have served me well. Stay curious, make mistakes, but don't repeat it. Lead with integrity. You are stepping into a world full of opportunity and yes, uncertainty too. But if there's one thing this institution teaches us, it's how to navigate both. Congratulate to all of you. Go out, make your mark, and remember, your journey is just the beginning. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rohit. The moment of culmination and celebration is finally here, the conferral of diplomas. May I request Dean Academics Dr. Tapan Kumar Nayak to proceed with this formal and cherished part of the ceremony.
Thank you once again. Honorable Chairman, sir, I request you to confer the postgraduate diploma in management to the successful candidates of the full-time postgraduate diploma in management program batch 2023-25.
Let the candidates for the award of the postgraduate diploma in management be presented.
Thank you, sir. Chairman, sir, I present to you 135 students of 2023-25 batch of the full-time postgraduate diploma in management program, including those in absentia who have successfully completed their respective program and have been found qualified for the award of the same. I request you, sir, that the postgraduate diploma in management be awarded to them.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the chairman of the Board of Governors of Jaipuria School of Business, I award you the postgraduate diploma in management and charge you to be worthy of the qualification that you have earned.
Thank you so much, sir. We have a huge round of applause for yourself. Now you have been graduated. But the most cherished part of it now left. Now I would request, now it's time to take the pledge, to take the oath. All the graduating students, all of you to rise and take your right hand like this, right? Take your right hand like this. When I say I, you have to take your name. When I say I, you have to take your name. Then repeat after me, right? Listen carefully. This is your pledge. This is your oath. I, having qualified for postgraduate diploma in management from Jaipuria School of Business, Indrapuram, Ghaziabad, do solemnly affirm that I will work sincerely for the growth of my organization. I will, with the best of my knowledge and judgment, bring it to excellence. I will commit to achieve sustainable development for the benefit of my country. I will optimally utilize all the resources placed at my disposal. I will always work in accordance with the rule of law. I will attempt to serve the society for its betterment. I will practice the tenets of good governance. I will respect dignity of labor. Thank you. You can take the bow and sit down. Congratulations, each one of you. So congratulations, each one of you again, to you and to your proud parents. Thank you.
I now invite the Postgraduate Diploma in Management Program Chair for second year, Dr. Namita Nath, my apologies, Dr. Namita Nath to announce the names of the graduating students. Over to you, Namita ma'am.
As the final moment unfolds, with due permission from Chairman Sir and the other dignitaries on the dais, let me briefly go through the instructions for the graduating students before proceeding further. Each graduate, please listen carefully, students. Each graduate, as his or her name is called, comes out and stops in front of the chief guest, turns 90 degrees to face him, bows to him, then steps in front of chairman, bows again, receives the postgraduate diploma in management, and returns to his or her seat. As graduates' names are called out, next person in line moves closer to the dais. Each graduating student sitting in the second row onwards rises and joins the line as soon as the person in front of him or her returns to his or her seat after receiving the postgraduate diploma in management. I would now like to invite our chairman, sir, Sri Shishir Jaipuria ji, and other dignitaries to come forward and award the diplomas to the graduating students, followed by the announcement of the names of the students of batch 23-25. To begin with, we'll start with the medal winners. So first name which I would like to call is Miss Kanika Jain. Apart from receiving her diploma, I would also like to announce that she is the first rank holder in the specialization of marketing management and business analytics. Second student, Achint Agarwal. Achint is also a silver medalist and stands first in the specialization of accounting and finance and second in business analytics. Tushar Pradhan, he stands first position in the specializations of operations and international business. Now I would start with the students as per the roll number. Aditya Kumar, Ayushi Singh, Abhinay Anand, Abhishek Kumar Pandey, Abhishek Saxena, Aditya Pathak, Akash Tiwari, Akhil Singh, apart from receiving his diploma, Aditya Pathak, Akash Tiwari, Akhil Singh. He also stands third in position for the specialization business analytics and accounting and finance. Aman Kushwaha, Aman Sahu, Amit Kumar, Ananya Jayal, Ananya Sharma, Achal Tomar, Aniket Anand, Aniket Chauhan, Anuj Pratap Singh Chauhan, Archika Gupta, Arijit Jain. Apart from receiving his diploma, he also stands in second position in the specializations of accounting and finance and international business. Arnav Tyagi, Ashutosh Kumar. Ashutosh stands third position in the specialization of hospitality and tourism. Asta Mishra, Bharat Rana, Bhavya Thareja, Damanpreet Singh Kochar, Deepak Kumar, Diksha Gupta, Girish Bhati, Gyan Ranjan, Harshit Mehra. Harshit also stands second position in the specialization operations. Harshita Pandey, Harvendra Singh. Harvendra stands second position in the area of tourism and hospitality. Ishan Bhattacharya, Jamal Ahmed. Jamal stands second position in the area of marketing management. Jatin Jayala, Jaykishan Gupta, Jyoti Jangra, Kavita Upadhyay, Khirabdi Nayak, Khushi Nigam. Khushi stands second position in the area of human resource management. Krishan Tanwar, Kriti Jain. Kriti Jain stands third position in the area of human resource management. Kriti Shah, Lavi Chauhan, she stands third position in the area of marketing management. Manas Singh, Mohit Jain, next is Navodit Bhatnagar, Nimisha Jain, Nisha Kumari, Nishtha Jain, Parisha Singh, Pavan Gupta, Pihu Saxena. Pihu stands first position in the specialization human resource management. Piyush Goyal, उसी का चेंज हुआ है आपस में स्वैप कर लिया पीयूष राठी पूजा शर्मा प्रबल प्रताप सिंह प्रभात कुमार Pragati Jaiswal, Pragati Singh, Priya Singh, Priyansh Tiwari, Rahul Gupta, Rahul Kumar, Rahul Prasad, Rahul Rawat, Rahul Sharma, Rishabh, Roshan Kumar, Sakshi Gupta, Sakshi Jain, Sakshi Sahi, Sambhav Bhardwaj. Sambhav also stands first position in the specialization of tourism and hospitality. Sameer Singh, Samrit Agarwal. Students, please be silent. Sanyam, Sarthak Sharma, Shivam Pal, Shresht Asthana, Shreya Bhatt, Shrikant Yadav, Shriyanshi Sahu, Shruti Gupta, Shubham Verma, Sneha Gupta, Sonali Jain, Srishti Gupta, Swati Priya, Tanya Singh Ahuja, Tarun Midha, Uday Bhardwaj, Unnati Singhal, Utkarsh Garg, Vanshika Singhal, Y Supraja, Yash Patel, Pallavi Singh, Prabhu Gaur, Riya Agarwal, Swayambhu Vashisht, Akshat Mishra, Vishal Bharadwaj, Yashika Goel, students, please be quiet. Kashish Kapoor. Kashish also stands third position in the area of international business. Pritam Kumar Roy. Tanishka. Deshna Jain. Amit Vikram Singh. The students, Nikul, Diksha Pramod Gupta, Lovely Sinha, Kriti Gupta. Kriti stands third position in the area of operations. Vandana Kumari, Baneet Kaur, Sunny Patel, Anubhav Chauhan, and last, Khushi Gupta. I would request Chairman Sir and the dignitaries to please be seated. Thank you so much.
So big congratulations, everyone. A big round of applause to yourself. Yes, it's your day. The day belongs to you. Yes, congratulations once again. All right, so every grand celebration is a symphony composed of many hands, hearts, and hopes. Silence, please. Yes, we're drawing close to the closing of this. So as we draw this momentous occasion to a close, it is only fitting to express our deep gratitude to all who made this day so meaningful. May I now invite Dr. Nitin Kumar Saxena, Associate Dean Development, to kindly give the vote of thanks.
Yeah. Respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, proud parents, dear faculty members, staff members, and our graduating leaders. Good afternoon, everyone. My heart is full of gratitude as we bring this memorable convocation to a close. First, my deepest thanks to our chief guest, Ms. Preeti Bajaj, CEO and MD, Luminous Power Technologies. Ma'am, your words have sparked new ideas in every mind here. Your 3B formula, be bold, be a builder, and be a bridge, is a lifetime lesson for all of us. We are grateful for the time and wisdom you shared with us today. A special note of thanks to our visionary chairman, Shri Shishir Jaipuria ji. Sir, your constant guidance and encouragement light the way for all of us at Jaipuria School of Business. Thank you so much, sir. My sincere gratitude to our Director General Rajiv R. Thakur, sir. Sir, your belief in our abilities pushes us to aim higher every day. We thank you for leading us both with clarity and compassion. To our Dean Academics, Dr. Tapan Kumar Nayak, sir, faculty colleagues, and devoted staff members, you are the pillar of this institution. Your hard work behind the scenes, your late night efforts, and your endless mentoring have shaped the success we celebrate today. Thank you for giving us your best to the students. To the parents and the family here today, thank you for trusting us with the dreams of your children. I hope you feel proud of the growth and the achievements you see today on this stage. And now to the batch PGDM 23-25. Congratulations to all of you. Your dedication, curiosity, and resilience has brought you this proud moment. As you step into the world, Carry forward the values you learned here: integrity, empathy, and constant hunger to learn. May you find purpose in your work and joy in challenges you overcome. On behalf of entire Jaipuria School of Business family, I wish you all a great success and happiness. In the end, I will emphasize, please make a note of this. Always strike a thoughtful balance between humility and self-worth. Be humble enough to know that you can be replaced, but be wise enough to know that there is nobody else like you. Be the most powerful and unstoppable version of yourself. Thank you and good luck for your future journey. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Nitin. Now, as a mark of respect and appreciation for gracing this convocation with her inspiring presence, may I now request Chairman Shri Shishir Jaipuria to present a memento to our chief guest, Ms. Preeti Bajaj. Ms. Bajaj, we thank you once again for your invaluable words and time. May this token serve a small reminder of the legacy you have touched today. And now, as the formal proceedings of the day draw to a close, may I request Chairman Sir to declare the 14th convocation of Jaipuria School of Business closed.
I declare the convocation closed.